you ever noticed how much your life is spent reacting to what you see, what you hear, and what you feel around yourself? We live our days believing what our senses show us, it is absolutely final, it is absolute truth. But what if I told you that your senses are always late? What if what you see is nothing more than a delayed reflection of what you once assumed to be true? And this is where Neville Goddard teachings comes in handy, because he has given us a life-changing perception with one of his quote. It said, "It is not what you want that you attract what you believe to be true." And here's the catch. Your senses, your five senses, keep showing you the old belief. It keeps showing you the old assumptions. If you want real change to happen, you can't keep worshipping the appearances. It is as simple as that. Alright, so hi guys, this is Daily Wish here. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel, and I hope you guys are doing awesome. Alright, so today we are going to talk about how your senses are lying to you and how you can manifest faster by ignoring all the evidences of your five senses. Think about this. You decide you want financial freedom, or maybe you want a loving relationship with your SP. You imagine it, you do all the sats, you feel it, and then you look at your bank balance, or you notice at your partner that person isn't behaving the way you want him to behave. That bank account of yours is not showing you the same kind of bank balance. So what happens? Doubt starts creeping in. Why? Because the senses, your five senses, screaming and telling you, look, nothing has changed. There is no change in the 3D whatsoever. Right? And this is where most people give up. They believe the evidence of their five senses more than the reality of their inner assumption. That is the biggest mistake. In one of the quotations by Neville Goddard, he has clearly mentioned about the appearances and the evidence of five senses. He said, disregard appearances, conditions, in fact, all evidences of your five senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. What does that mean? It means the outer world is not the cause, right? It is simply the effect of what you are creating in your internal world. The cause is always inside you, which is nothing but your wonderful human imagination. It is nothing but your awareness. It is nothing but your own assumption, right? Let me give you a seed example again. Okay, imagine you are planting a seed in a soil. Okay, the soil is really fertile. You have planted it and you have done all the rituals of planting a seed, right? The next morning, you don't see a tree. Now what happens is, your senses start telling you nothing is happening. But does that mean that the seed which you have just planted a night before, do you really believe that it is not growing? Absolutely not. You trust the unseen process, right? Manifestation works exactly the same way. When you assume something in imagination and truly accept it as your truth, the outer world, which is 3D, has no other choice but to catch up with that imaginal part of yours. It's just like the soil. It must reflect what you have planted, right? But in that duration, you face the real test. In that duration of the unseen process, the test is, can you really hold on to that inner knowing, even when your senses tell you otherwise? That's the main test. That is the main problem. Most of the people are actually giving up because they don't see anything in the 3D and they believe that things are not working. They believe that manifestation law is not working for them. It is always working. It is just like the way you are breathing. You are constantly breathing, whether you pay attention to your breathing cycle or not. You are breathing. You are surviving. In the same exact manner, even manifestation works for you. So if you are constantly thinking, no, it is not working, no, the process is not happening, no, things are not working out for me, no, there is no evidence in the 3D, that means the law is not working. Of course, this is what you are going to see in the 3D, because this is what you are implanting in your subconscious mind. And your inner reality is the cause of the outer reality. So anything that you believe in, regardless of its nature, be it positive or negative, it is going to manifest. It has to manifest. That's the law, right? The actual shift starts happening the moment you stop reacting to appearances. So instead of asking why it is not here yet, You should ask, if it were true right now, how would I feel? How would I think? How would I carry myself? And then you actually shift your focus and you start living from the end. You are not thinking of the end, you are living from the end. And when you train yourself to do this, something really powerful starts happening. Your senses lose their grip on you. You are no longer the prisoner of your five senses. Right? You stop being a prisoner of what you see and you start living in the reality of what you have already chosen within. Okay? The 3D world is always a shadow. Just always remember this. It is just a reflection. It is an echo. Right? It is never the cause. So if you want to change your life, please stop measuring reality with your eyes and with your ear and with your rest of the five senses. Please stop believing everything that you see, that you hear in the 3D. It is a delayed reflection of your past thoughts. Faith is loyalty to the unseen reality. Remember, this is what Neville Goddard has said. So your job as a creator is not to argue with appearances, but your job is just to remain loyal to the inner truth, which is your real imagination that you have already claimed. Okay? In your imagination, simple formula. In your imagination, if you can see the end, if you can feel it, if you can be happy about it, that's what is going to happen in the 3D as well. You just have to stick with it. You just have to stick with the end scene. Okay, because the moment you do that, the world which is 3D starts bending to match it. That's how the law operates. Alright, so the next time your senses tell you nothing is changing, please tell yourself, just take a pause and remind yourself, this is just an echo of my past belief. My imagination is my only reality. And in my imagination, I have already chosen my ending. That's what I'm going to have in my life. That's it. You just have to stick with it. The moment you stay true to your inner truth, life itself bends to honor it. Alright? And if you like today's video, please do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. Please like, share and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is MyDailyWish, where I keep on posting on daily basis. If you are facing any problem in your manifestation journey, I do offer one-to-one coaching program, the short term and the long term. Please do connect with me on the given number for that. And if at all you are interested in buying any other services like buying a workbook, manifestation workbook, which is very helpful in disciplining your mind at a very nominal cost, you'll be able to get that. Or if you want, you can also get personalized services like personalized subliminal. For that, I can give you the entire guidance when you are going to connect with me on the given number. Or if you want, I can also help you with personalized manifestation script for your desire. So yeah, all these services are available. But for that, please connect with me on the given number and I'm there to help you out with the prices and rest of the other details. So yeah, that's it for today. Now I'll be meeting you very soon in the next video. Until then, please do take care of yourself and happy manifesting.